Tucci is live. Tucci is live. Tucci is live. Hello, everybody. Billy Tucci here. It's late in the evening. It's actually 9:50. It's 9:59, and I'm just friggin' tired. Got up real early. Did a lot of work. Worked on a really cool cover today that I have coming out later on. I guess it's summertime cover, maybe June or so. Can't wait for the publisher to announce it, but I worked on that. That was a lot of fun. I see a bunch of people jumping on board over here. Hello, everybody. Good to see you guys. Lauren, Jane, Stephanie, good to see you. Don, how you doing, buddy? Dean, good to see you. My friend Joel Adams, is Tucci live? Joel Adams, Tucci is alive. Good to see you all. What's going on? Just want to say hello to everybody out there in YouTube land, everybody out there in Facebook Live land. We are now 3 days into our to the end of our ZombieSummit campaign. I promise to give you guys a break, seeing my stupid face on video, though you will see me more at the artboard, as will be I'll be doing daily videos on me drawing with my covers, with my commissions. And I found something really cool. Maybe I should say that for a bit. Got a couple of things I got to run down. Tomorrow, we will have my co-creator on ZombieSummit and artist extraordinaire, Johnny Brolia. Hello, Dwayne. How are you, my friend out there? Let me send that. Boom. I'm sending the link to everybody. We have 3 days left, and we're almost at $30,000. I just think what a coup we would pull for our very first Kickstarter comic ever, especially a book that so few people have ever heard of, ZombieSummit. And if we can hit $30,000 in 30 days, we will be over the moon. But if we can help push that even more, that would be wonderful. You guys, each and every one of you have shared it. Each and every one of you who have pledged, especially. I went through today the pledge list, and I can't believe it. And you guys really choked me up of how many of my friends came and contributed such big, large amounts. I'm going to go through that on Friday when we end, and thank you all, or maybe Saturday morning, because I know Friday night everyone's out, or if they're not really at their computers or anything. But I want to send a thank you video I'll shoot. But if you guys can tune in tomorrow at 8 p.m., co-creator John Broly will be part of the Creative Party Live. He'll be answering 10 questions about himself and about ZombieSummit. I have to put my readers on. They're only one power, but man, I can't friggin' see. I could see far away. I just put a scope on my shotgun because I've never needed to use it really, but I had trouble seeing the bead up close. But I can see far away perfectly. It's just seeing up close. I'm looking at names and I can, barely make them out. And then bam, with one power, it just blows up. I see Chandler Light Rice shared a few, brother. Thank you, Scotty, for sharing it. Thank you, Lawrence, for sharing it. Appreciate it. Yeah, Appalachian Apocalypse is out. We had a great review that just came out with it. I read it, and I'm trying to work out the bugs of my of my YouTube and Kickstarter Live. And Niall Scala from Creators Point has been a huge help to me. And he and I are actually partnering up on a new YouTube channel, which will be going a couple of times during the week. And I think you're all going to love that. It's not about me at all. It's going to be about comics. It's going to be about comic book creators, and we're going to be interviewing comic book creators, going through the process and exploring how comics are made and how to crowdfund them and things like that. And stay tuned for that. We're really going to push that. Another thing is I've been working my butt off, and I've been cleaning the studio because last night I was looking for some art of a friend that I did a black cat for, Jim Keller, and I didn't find that, but I came across something really cool. Now check this out. You guys out there in YouTube land, I'll show it to you first if you can make it out. I don't know if you can. Is it too bright? I apologize if it is. And you guys out in Facebook land, what this is, and I'll read it, is the 2008 Marvel Masterpiece Artist Sketch Cards. There's 50 of them. So what happened is, I remember this happened is, for some reason, when they were doing these Marvel Masterpiece sketch cards, I was working on Heroes for Hire, and they had asked me to be a part of the sketch card group that got inserted into the Marvel Masterpieces sketch, and they're all blank sketch cards. And I found this box in my closet. I couldn't believe it. And I remember that for some reason they forgot about me, so I never got the sketch cards to actually draw them to put in the Marvel Masterpiece sketch card set. I think this was 2007. And they sent me a nice letter. They apologized, and they sent me them anyway and tell me to do what I want with them. Now we're going back over a decade, and I found them. And I'm going to open them up right here. We got a little piece of paper here, and here they are. Look at that. 50 sketch cards, Marvel Masterpiece sketch cards for me to sketch on. So what I think I'm going to do, and I spoke to my buddy James Sanchez, and he's a big Vision fan, is I think that a great way for me to start my day drawing and illustrating is to start to do a sketch card. Now maybe I'll do 2, 3 a week, but I'll have the web camera right here, focused in on it, and I will draw a new character. I'll take requests. I guess for the most part, a lot of them have to be Marvel, but why can't we do some other characters? Rocketeer and things like that. But I'll be drawing these sketch cards, and maybe we'll put them up, and you guys want them, you can have them, you can buy them. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I'll do a nice little warm-up, a little watercolors, and I'll set the camera up, and I'll draw, the Vision, Psylocke, Archangel, Captain America, and I'll just start doing, I collect those, so I love to watch them. Oh, thank you, Victoria. I just think, again, I remember getting them, and, that they had forgotten about me. And I was sad that they'd forgotten about me, but they felt bad too, whomever it was that was in charge of it. Or I just got overlooked or something like that. And I sent it off. The Frankster. I see we have backer number 400. Thank you, Frank. From the bottom of my heart, my buddy Frank. I can never say your last name. I know you're from Staten Island. I love you like the kid brother. Like a kid brother. I love you, pal. Mangalizu. Look at these Italians. Mangaliuso. I just know he has the Frankster for almost 20 years now, pal. Do Joe Simon characters, Double Life of a Private Strong, The Fly, Manhunter, Sandman. Absolutely. I think this will be fun, and this will be my own way of really exploring comics and having fun visiting all these characters. And I'll put it out there, and I'll start doing them. If someone has a request that they want one done, send me an email. I don't know how much they're going to be, but why not share them with you instead of sitting in a box in my closet? But I haven't opened them until today. So here they are. Look at this. 50 beautiful trading cards. Marvel Masterpiece. All waiting for a Billy Tucci penciled, inked superhero drawing in there. So I'm going to start doing that. That'll happen not next week, the week after. Right now we are in our we have 3 days remaining for our ZombieSummit Kickstarter. Thank you all the 400 partners who have helped us with this. You guys are wonderful. You're amazing. Debbie and I were talking about you. We got a little choked up just seeing of going through the backer list and seeing all of our friends that have come through to help us. I salute you with my milk. I had some nice Entenmann's donuts that Debbie bought today. So nice glass of milk before bed. Anyway, so getting back to things. Again, guys, if you can, I know a lot of you have pledged. Deb is going to be putting up a new pledge level tomorrow. It will be a commission by me. It'll be a cover quality commission. It's the only one I'll be doing left. It's $650, I believe, the pledge level. I'll do whomever you want. Whichever character you want, it's up to you. Ernest Krieger, if I say your name right, Ernest, my buddy. I know all my friends by their first names, which is funny because I grew up, everyone called me Tooch growing up. And I thank you guys so much for that, because I will be cutting out of my commissions for the conventions. just getting way too much. I really enjoy doing these commissions. I've been taking commissions home, and some people I owe you for 2 years, and I stay in touch with you, and they get big commissions, and it's so much. It's a joy to get up early and to do a really nice commission and spend 2-3 hours on it before lunch, and then I can start my day and then work for the rest of the day and into the evening. And I'm really enjoying my commissions that I've been doing at home, far better than the ones at the shows, just because I'm less stressed out. And I think I pulled out some real winners at conventions. But it just, like I said, it just gets stressed out when you're working, you're talking to people, you're signing books, you're doing panels. I'll go to the DC booth to sign for things. So, like I said, so if I could really start peeling off my commissions, and because the whole point is to get organized with this new publishing schedule that we have. I will be doing something. If you see behind me here, it is Whiteboard. What I will be doing with this is I will be doing Whiteboard Wednesdays. So Whiteboard Wednesdays is what I'm going to show you what I will be working on. The first one will lay out the whole year for us. 2019 into 2020. Stop. I just want. Sorry. I can't help myself. And then I'll be doing Whiteboard Wednesday to go through everything. I don't know if I could. There might be some secret stuff on here. Maybe I should turn that down. Okay. And website. No, it's not a script. Okay. Nah, video. Okay. Yeah, there's no secrets there. Okay. But I'll be doing Whiteboard Wednesdays. I'll set them up on the easel. I'll do them on the other side of the studio with the web camera. And that'll be moving more towards my YouTube channel, which we'll be doing because I just want to get that all organized. I can have everything centralized and do it all through YouTube. What I'm going to be doing for what I did for the past week. Maybe we'll start talking about new comics that have come out. But I love the idea of a Whiteboard Wednesdays, maybe even do it at lunchtime, our time on Wednesdays at 12 o'clock. We have this really annoying civil defense siren that goes off every day at 12 p.m. out here. And it's right in the woods right behind my house. There's a woods right behind my house with the commons, they call it. And there's baseball fields beyond that and things like that. And that gosh darn fire alarm or civil defense alarm is there. So maybe that's a good way to start, having lunch with Tucci on Wednesdays, and we'll do Whiteboard Wednesday, and I'll go through again the whole publishing plan. I'll let you guys all know what Deborah and I have laid out for the year, and then hopefully I'll be able to also share. I have a lot of mainstream stuff I'm working on as well, and we'll be doing. We're going to start number one on top of the list of Whiteboard Wednesday or on the whiteboard is ZombieSummit. The book is being colored. Paul Little is turning in amazing, beautiful pages. This beautiful, warm oranges and reds and burgundies and ochres colors. They're just gorgeous. So the pages are coming in. We'll be able to get that sucker out, that book out. And the next, I guess next month it's going to take us. It is a big book. There is 64 pages in it. And then we'll be doing, after the ZombieSummit book is done and sent out, the next one will be She, The Return of the Warrior, part 1. And that will be for the end of April. But we will not launch our next crowdfunded book until the first one is in your hands. So once ZombieSummit is shipped to every single person that has ordered it, a physical order, and also for the digital ones, for those of you who have contributed to us and ordered the digital books as well, thank you. Once those books are out and in your hands, we will launch our next Kickstarter project. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to literally become a regular publishing schedule. Come April or early May, will be the She, the Return of the Warrior Part 1. We'll get that book out by July. Then once after San Diego Comic-Con, I believe, come August, we will release the She, Way of the Warrior #1 artist proof edition, which will be a 64-page book at 11 by 17 of all the original artwork, the black and white art in color, obviously, with the blue lines and all. And that'll be the first 32 pages. And then the second 32 pages will have the original scans of the color, the painted book that was painted by Barry Orkin. And he was assisted by myself, John Tartaglione, Mary Beth Tartaglione. These beautiful watercolor pages with the word balloon overlay, because that's what it was. It was actually a word balloon overlay. But that won't be the only book we're doing for that crowdfunding. We'll also then be doing She, the Way of the Warrior Omnibus Edition, a full color big ass book. I don't know the total page count yet of She and the Tomo story interlaced. Plus, we'll also be adding J.G. Jones's She Rikishi 48-pager in that as well, which sums up the whole Way of the Warrior storyline. Get that book out by, if that's an August book, September, October. We get that book out by October. At the end of October or early November, we're then going to launch She, Return of the Warrior Part 2. And finish out 2019 with that book. Get that book out. Probably if it's November, we'll have that book out by, and that's another 48-pager. Get that book out by, I guess, January. And then come February, a year from now, we're going to relaunch ZombieSummit 2, Dorm of the Dead. Because John Brolia, my co-creator and the heart and soul behind ZombieSummit, is working on a huge book for a major publisher right now. And that book just won't be done till next year. Again, we want to get these books done, get them in your hands. Once that book is done, ZombieSummit 2, we're then going to go with She, continuing the new She series. It's going to be Hotaru. Now, Hotaru is Anna's daughter, who will make her debut in She, Return of the Warrior Part 1. She's 16 years old. Those of you who have pledged on the Kickstarter and got the who pledged for the She, Return of the Warrior Ashcan edition, you'll see Hotaru's debut. There'll be character studies of her. There'll be script notes, things like that. Once that book is done, then we're going to go. That'll be I guess that'll probably be around April. Probably April. We'll do the She Hotaru book. Once She Hotaru is done by April, we get that in people's hands, in the fans' hands. Come the summer, then I want to do the She Senryaku 25th anniversary artist and writers proof edition, written by Gary Cohn, our Eisner Award nominated book that I used all the top illustrators in comics back in the day, 25 years ago, including Adam Hughes, Jim Lee, Joe Jusko, Jimmy Palmiotti, Amanda Connor, Joe Quesada, Mark Texera, Ray Lago. I'm trying to go through all Jeff Smith, Terry Moore, and a bunch of other big ones, and of course the Frank Frazetta cover. And we're going to do that book and really do it honor. And hopefully it is cost effective for us to do that big book. That's about 100-page book, hardcover, and really limited for only those who pledge for it. So that might be 300 volumes of it, that 300 editions of it. And then we'll go on again, start over with the spring again in the fall. And we have a new, then I'll be in line for my next creator-owned book that I'm really excited about. I've told a few people of it. I've actually done a few commissions on it. And it's probably the best idea I ever came up with. So that's for next year. So we're planning our 2019 and 2020. And I got to tell you, if you asked me a year ago about this, I would be like, ugh. I was terrified. But thanks to you guys who were able to support ZombieSummit and the American Crusade Apparel, our T-shirts and sweatshirts, our Kickstarter book earlier this year, you guys really inspired me, and I want to thank you for that. You've given me this creator. You reignited the creator-owned spirit within me, and to go with self-publishing. And to talk about creators' rights and to do your own comic. And it's something that I want to see if I can inspire other people to do their own comics as well. And that's going to be the basis for Niall Scala and mine's new YouTube channel will be all about that. And so stay tuned in the next couple of weeks for that. First to order is let us finish this ZombieSummit book. Let's get it out. If you guys again can help us, we're less than $30,000 away with 3 weeks left. I don't know if I can switch and go to the actual page. I have my phone here now because I'm using the Niall Scala lent me his web camera. I've got my iPad here. Debbie has my my iPad downstairs, and I have my iMac here. So I'm multitasking with 4 things, and I'm a boomer. I don't know anything about this. So, this is so great. $28,407. 3 days left. Guys, please help us get to $30,000 so we can unlock our next stretch goal where everyone who's bought a physical copy, who's pledged 3 days, not weeks. Yes, 3 days. Sorry. 3 days left, not 3 weeks. We have 3 days left. 3 days left to make $30,000. If you guys can help us do that, that would be wonderful. Everyone gets a heavy-duty vinyl sticker, and we totally appreciate that. Let's see. I'm going to go through. I did Whiteboard Wednesday. I did my Marvel cards. St. Patrick's Day. We're going to be going on. Like I said, I won't disappear after this Kickstarter is over because St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, will mark 31 years to the Great Fiji fraternity brawl at the Fiji House at NYU. It was me, my buddy Paul, Debbie, a few of my friends against the whole fraternity house, and it was classic. I got busted up big time over here. I think it was this side. Let's see. Yeah, it was over here. Of course, it's my left side. I'm always getting beat up on my left side, or breaking bones on my left side, or breaking my nose on my left side. But that's a great story. And I'm going to bring Debbie in, and we'll set up green lights and everything like that. And we'll tell that story. Maybe we'll drink some Guinness and we'll talk about it. Because that was the night that I truly realized, not that I ever doubted it, but I truly realized that my wife was one of the greats. And even though it was all her fault, the big brawl. So, oh Lord. Yep. It's all your fault, honey. But you were one of the greats. I'm going to say hello to my YouTube pals over here. Victoria, Simon, Dark Admiral, March Hare again. My YouTube family building up here. We have our own little group. This is wonderful. You guys too, my Facebook clan of my pals. I wish I could somehow combine this because it's driving me crazy looking back and forth and moving things. Anyway, I posted a link. I'm going to post it again here. Guys, please share it. If you guys can share it as well, I appreciate that for ZombieSummit. You guys, again, you don't have to, but I'm loving you for doing it. Again, you brought tears to my eyes today going through the list and seeing so many of my old friends coming through, and then new friends and new, I guess, fans of the zombie genre, or John Brolia's fans, people I don't know, because I'm going through trying to see, I'm like, I don't recognize that name. And it's nice to meet new people. And again, getting to it, you guys have inspired me. Each and every one of you inspired me. And we've got more big news coming in the next few weeks, a lot of announcements. I'm working on a bucket list project right now. I just finished the rough for it. I'm going to send it to the publisher. You'll be hearing about that in a few weeks. We have a meeting with Dynamite tomorrow. I have a meeting with them, and we're going to talk about Miss Fury and see where we are with that. And the publishing schedule for that book and get that bad boy done, which I think I'm so proud of that story. And we're also going to have some surprises with that too, that I think she fans might like. Anyway, guys, it's getting late. It's 10:22, past my bedtime. But I will be coming back tomorrow with John Brolia at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Heck, I like to talk. I might come on tomorrow, Wednesday. Oh, I won't be tomorrow at Wednesday at 12 o'clock. So I'll be coming on. I might come on in the morning just to say hello. You can have a, cup of coffee with Tucci. And Tucci, coffee time, tea time with Tucci. Maybe we should even do high tea with Tucci. It was just sort of I come back for 15 minutes or so a day. And I love that. I did high tea with Tucci. I crack myself up. I'm having such a good time with this. Again, but you guys, it's really wonderful doing this self-publishing again. And for those of you that want to do your comics, your own books, please do them. If you have any questions to me, send me a private message. Anything I can do to assist you, to help you do it, I will do it, because I will gladly help. But there's some great guys kicking ass on Kickstarter, and even more so, it's his Indiegogo, are just taking off like gangbusters. It's all creator-owned stuff. It's all creator-owned books. If you like them, you could pledge. You could buy them. If you don't, you don't have to. But also the Whiteboard too, though, for those of you that don't do Kickstarter or Indiegogo or anything like that, or for my comic book retailer friends out there, we will be doing going back to publishing and having our books in the comic book stores through Diamond. First book, of course, will be ZombieSummit. The next will be the She Return of the Warrior, because those issues are the Kickstarter or the Indiegogo issues will be 2 issues. There'll be 40 plus pages of story. We'll have they'll be done in individual issues. So you'll have part 1, you'll have issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, issue 4, and that's the story. That's 4 issues right there, which will be our 2 crowdfunded books. So everybody, have a great day. Good night, Dark Admiral. Victor, good to see you. Have a great night. You guys have a good one. I will see you all soon. Everyone out there in Facebook land, I will see you guys soon too. Pete DeAngelis, how are you, my friend? I hope all is well. Sean, good to see you. Joe Zito, what's up? One of my buddies from the old neighborhood. When does a secret project come out? Okay, we have a secret project. If we hit our stretch goal with She, Return of the Warrior Part 1, the stretch goal will be to expand that comic and add 6 pages of my new secret project. And that will be for April. We'll see how that takes off. Personally, I think it would be a great Vertigo book. But, if they don't want to do it, I think it would be great for Dark Horse. I think it would be great for Comixology. But, my original plan was, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to publish this book as well and do this? But heck yes, I will. So maybe we'll just do it ourselves. It's epic. The first series is 12 issues. It's a 12-issue epic arc. And I cannot wait to tell you guys out there. Those of you who have been to cons with me or had dinner with me or at a restaurant, I've told that story, and it's a real winner. So we'll see. So again, guys, thank you so much. Everyone have a great night. And I'd like to accept this Academy Award on behalf of Jack Kirby and Steve Ditto and Stan Lee for winning their Academy Awards this past weekend. So everyone have a great time. Guys, I'll see you guys soon out there. I'm going to read it. I'm going to sign off on YouTube. I'll talk to you all soon. Lots of cool news coming out for you. Salute. Have a good night. I'm going to end that. Boom.